Hey, what's up guys? In this video we're playing Dig or Die, and I actually wanted to show you guys all the different weapons, turrets, and tools that are available in this game as of right now. And yeah, so the first beginning weapon that you start with is this little Peashooter, I guess. You can shoot it decently fast, but it doesn't do that much damage, as you can see. That's the first monster you pretty much fight, and it only does 4 damage. So not very much damage, but it's the first weapon you get, so kind of expected. Second weapon is the shotgun, or the, I don't know the actual name, plasma shotgun. Okay. So it is, I think it's the same weapon technically, the same bullet, but you shoot 8 of them each time, and it shoots relatively fast. So obviously it makes it much more efficient when killing things like small creatures like that. It also has like a pushback on you and the monster, so if you shoot a monster, it'll push them back as well as you, giving you some distance, which is also helpful. This weapon is also one of my favorites because of the pushback it gives you, letting you move a lot faster than you normally would. Third weapon that you can make is the, what is it? The plasma machine gun. Kind of self-explanatory. Does decent rate of fire. It does have a cool rate. As you can see, it starts shooting very slowly, so you want to make sure you give it the amount of time needed to cool. Let's see how much damage it does. 5 damage. It's a little bit more, but not too much more. It shoots a lot faster. But I was just also looking at the range of each one. So that one has decent range. First one, about the same range. Shotgun obviously has shorter range. Let's keep going. New one is the sniper, the plasma sniper rifle. So it has really good range, almost goes all the way across the map, and does 30 damage to each monster, which is great. That'll one-hit most smaller or weaker monsters. So overall, it's a pretty good weapon. Not too much recoil, not as much as a shotgun. Kind of has a slow rate of fire, but not too bad. Next weapon we have is the laser gun, which is nice because I don't think it ever has like the heat where it has to like slow down to shoot. It just keeps this rate of fire the entire time, so that's kind of nice. Range, I mean, it's decent, not too far. Maybe to see how much damage it does. 10 damage per guy. That's actually relatively good for the rate of fire it also gives. It's a pretty good. I think you have to have like you have to make the tier 3 auto builder to make the weapon crafter to get this weapon. So I think it's kind of obsolete because by then you can make the sniper or the rocket launcher, which are, in my opinion, more effective. The rocket launcher is the next one. I think that's, yeah, rocket launcher, literally called the rocket launcher. So it has really good range. It goes all the way across the map that you can see, and it does area of damage. So whenever it hits something, it hurts everything in a little area. So it's good. I think it does 40 damage. It's also very nice, and it's actually faster rate of fire than the sniper or the other gun, so you can shoot this at a pretty good rate. What I do not like about this weapon is if you're near your base, you do not want to use this, as it can break your base. As you can see, it can break everything. Yeah, see, it's even breaking the stone right here. Takes a few shots, but it hurts everything. I don't like how it hurts everything, but if you're like in a dungeon, or not a dungeon, underground, it's definitely useful. I tried to see if it was actually useful to like break blocks faster than what you can mine it with your miniaturizer, but I don't think it is. It's still something kind of cool though. It's a relatively good gun. Up next is our ZF-0. It's actually one of my favorite guns. What's cool about this gun is it has high rate of fire. It does have a cooldown, which kind of sucks. But what's cool about this gun, I'm going to have to find the monster to show you guys, is, where's that monster? Oh, here we are. So let's go to this gun, and out of the range so I can see. Okay. So what's really cool, it locks onto the monster, so I can shoot anywhere. Oh, it's not locking on me now. That was a terrible example. Okay. Maybe we have to find a harder monster. I don't know. You see that how it curves? When you, especially on harder monsters, you can attack it once, and then the rest of the time it will shoot towards that monster and curve and hit the monster until it dies, which is nice. It also kind of sucks because it will only lock in on that monster until it dies, but it's still a relatively good gun. The next one is the Overcharge Plasma Gun. You get this after you kill the mad crab or monster crab. He drops a certain item that you need to craft it, but it does insanely high damage. It shoots slow, but it has huge recoil as well, what you'll notice is if you're not up against a wall and you're about to hit one, if you like shoot it from the recoil, it'll actually hurt you. So let's see if it happens. Oh, it didn't happen that time. But if you saw, it does 200 damage. I want to see if I can hurt myself. It's not working right now. Okay, well, that was an example. I hurt myself 43 from that small fall just because of how much recoil this gun has. A nice thing about this gun is if you don't have the jetpack yet, you can use this to get a lot higher. It lets you jump up a lot higher than normal. And then the next gun is the Gatling Laser. This gun is also very nice. It is like the other laser gun. Never has to slow down for the cool itself. It shoots very fast. I'm pretty sure it does 10 damage to each time it hits someone. There you go, 10 damage. So it's relatively nice. Very fast rate of fire. It's one of the later guns you get, obviously. Right now, my favorite is probably this next gun. It's called the Storm Gun. Now, why this is so nice is you can click anywhere on the map, or anywhere on your screen, let me say that, and it will do around 40 damage if you hit him like pretty close to where he is. 44 I guess is the max, 45 might be the max. And so the reason why this is so nice is they don't have to be like in a line, like their stuff can be like in your way and you can still hit them. So what's nice about this, if you're like stuck underground and you're not at your base, you have no turrets to defend you, what you want to do, you're gonna get some concrete or anything. It doesn't really matter what you put around yourself. I'm just gonna do concrete in this example. I'm gonna get this guy's attention. Alright. I'm not gonna get this guy's attention. Okay, anyways, the point of it is you can use this gun, and normally you wouldn't be able to shoot them, but with this gun you can shoot around everything. So when you're underground, just surround yourself with some material such as concrete or anything, and it's relatively good for keeping yourself safe. Anyways, let's keep going. I'm gonna wait till it's nighttime to put up some turrets to show you the different turrets. But let's keep going. So what we have next is we'll do the different items that you can make that just help you in general. So the first item we have, let's do it in order, I guess. With miniaturizer, you guys should know what that is. Pretty much that's what you use to mine. No big deal. Next thing, we have some potions. I'm not going to show you those. We have some armor. Armor reduces the amount of damage you take by exactly how much it says. Like the Black Dweller armor, which you get from fighting, I don't know, some spine guys underneath. And like where you can get aluminum, it reduces damage by 4, which is nice. Most monsters do around, well, like monsters on the surface, they'll do around 4 damage, so now they'll only hurt you 1. They don't hurt you 0, they hurt you 1. And then other monsters, such as the fireflies, the red fireflies or black fireflies, they hurt you 6, so it'll only hurt you 2. That's really nice. Anti-armor is the next one. You get this almost at the end of the game, and it reduces damage by 6. That's what I have, and it works amazingly. It reduces almost all damage. I don't really need to worry about HP anymore. Next thing is flashlight. It's one of the most necessary things to get, especially low when you're not very far in the game. As you can see, everything around me becomes lit up. Sorry about that. So you can see you don't have to bring like little lights and bring them with you everywhere, so it's very necessary. What do we have next? Metal detector. I'll show you the Eiffel glasses. So the Eiffel glasses, pretty much what they do is they let you see how much tension you have on each of your blocks, and so that's pretty much what it's showing you right here. Like you can see right here, this one has a lot of tension. If I put too much more tension on it, it'll become red and soon it'll break. Or that actually also happens with your other concrete blocks and whatnot. How do I want to do this? I'll show you the other things. I don't exactly know how to do this. Alright, so I'm probably going to make a little base ahead of time and then have it set up for night. I wasn't quite ready tonight. So I can show you each of the towers individually. There's 7 different towers you can use. 6 of them do damage. One of them's a healer. And one of the damage is actually a bomb. I've never used it, but I guess we will see how much damage it does, if it's worth. It requires a lot of materials for only a single use. So Maybe you're supposed to make those to fight bosses. I don't know. We're gonna see in a little bit. As of right now, I'll show you we already did the Eiffel glasses. We can look at the Rebreather. Normally you can't breathe underwater that long. I guess we can show you the difference. So the Rebreather is, so see how fast my oxygen is going down right now, and that is without the Rebreather. So you don't have that much time underwater. Oops. But with the Rebreather, just check it out. And so let's see how much longer I can last. Seems like a lot longer before this thing even comes up, and yeah, it looks like it's going like half the speed, so it's very nice. Definitely helps out when you either need to go to the bottom of a pond and check something out, or when you get stuck with like digging a hole up and a bunch of water comes up on top of you. You can survive a lot longer underwater. Definitely necessary. It does require some shark skin, which is a pain in the butt to get, but once you have it, it's pretty nice. It only requires 2, so it's not too bad. Jetpack is pretty self-explanatory. I mean, I can just go wherever I want with the jetpack as long as I have, I guess, fuel, you want to call that? I mean, it regenerates. But it's relatively cool. Very cool weapon, or item. But that requires killing the giant firefly, which is relatively hard. Especially, it's a pain in the butt considering you have to make towers to even get to it the first time. So yeah, you won't get that till later in the game, but it's definitely cool. What's up, guys? I'm back, and this is my little defense, to kind of give you an idea of what every turret does. Let's get off that. Okay, so these are the beginning turrets. I put 4 of them. I figured they would need a lot of help, considering I have almost all the monsters to fight. So yeah, there are 4 of them all by themselves. We have 4 healing turrets, because I'm feeling like we're going to need it. This is the upgraded, it shoots only in like that little narrow area. It's the best one there is, though. This is my favorite turret, the one that has a huge area of where it can shoot. This is the second turret you can get down here. It also shoots only in the line. And then this is the little pulse turret that shoots in the small area. We're gonna see how everything goes. Hopefully we survive. If not, it's whatever. I also have one more turret to use. It's the mine, which I might use right here. And okay, of course you gotta break my thing. That's the one thing I didn't want you to do. But it's whatever. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Okay, that wasn't nice. Alright, so far, that's not good. That's kind of cheating. So guys, I feel like I'm not going to survive. We might as well put this little bomb to show you guys how it goes. So I'm probably going to kill myself and everything around me, but it's going to be fun. So hopefully you guys got a little idea of what every turret does. And I didn't die. That turret was insane. Might as well block that off. We might survive. Probably not. But that was kind of a cool little explosion. I didn't think it would do that much damage. I honestly thought it was going to blow up everything else too. But I lived. Everything lived. And yeah, we might survive. Probably not. But if we do, that's kind of cool, yeah. Anyways, that kind of just shows you. Oh, yeah, it's whatever. I'm done with it, yeah. Alright, well guys, I hope you guys enjoyed and you got to see all the different turrets. That kind of gives you a taste of how many monsters come at you at night. It's pretty insane, but by this time you should have a decent base as the one you saw I had. Anyways guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Like it, comment, leave a comment if you want to see any guides or any other things you want to see, if you want me to add something to my base. Anyways guys, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll definitely see you guys in the next video.